Thanks,
So bad.
Nandini. That's why we love you so much. You defend people like me.
Yeah.
Terkini with Nandini.
And people's obsession with like super boring traditional beauty standards. Like they keep associating being a size 0 with like being healthy, and that couldn't be further from the truth, right?
Yeah, that does not make sense because people come in different shapes and sizes, right?
Yes.
Exactly, yeah. So this is why I was like super duper mad when I saw that this gym in KL, right, they fat shamed a woman for inquiring about a weight loss program that they offer. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not going to get into the details, or like name and shame the gym because it's all out there in the open. You can go read all the articles on sales and everything else. But I think we do need to talk about gyms or, fitness centers' approach to like the whole healthy lifestyle and fitness and how they constantly fat shame people.
It's
Yeah, so like,
it's
Yeah?
devastating because they show no empathy towards others
Yes.
other than themselves,
But why would this gym like fat shame this person when that is their services? Try to make that person healthier, and shaming someone, wouldn't that give a negative effect?
like this is where like the whole like why are they there kind of thing comes into place, right? Like so a lot of people are like, oh, okay, gyms are there to help me get fitter when I finally get around it. It's supposed to guide me, help me, support me. But I do not think that is the case. I and so many other people I know are terrified to walk into gyms or even walk by gyms because have you seen the judgy look on their faces? That's
Yes.
what I have.
Yeah.
Literally, Rome, they look at you up and down. They look at every part of your body, and then they wonder why. Like they have to like come up with like so many ways to get people to join their gyms. Like because you're so judgy. You don't care about us. You don't care whether we're healthy or not. You just want to peddle your idea of what is healthy, which is not true. You're not even like none of you are even health professional or nutritionists.
Yeah.
Exactly, because I think for people to be fitter, it's the goal is to be healthier within, and I'm sure the exterior will follow if inside you are good and healthy.
Yeah, that's right. Like, have you guys ever experienced like any kind of like fat shaming from gyms and stuff?
Oh my God, from my parents, my
Okay.
family members, all the time.
So has this ever happened to you guys? Like, have any of you like experienced any kind of like fat shaming or whatever shaming from gyms?
Okay, well, maybe for me, not with my gym, but it was at my previous workplace where we had a CEO. He's no longer there, but he was the really buff guy. He's always been buff all this time, and he likes showing off his guns. And he told me one day that if you still want to be at the station, you have to gain weight.
What?
Otherwise,
What?
otherwise you're
Yo,
fired.
You're a radio announcer.
like
You're
you-
not like an athlete.
maybe he was scared, that Artie would just fly away, so he needed something to anchor him down.
To anchor him down.
I don't know. That's the only thing that makes sense to me in that
You
sense.
could like totally like file that under discrimination.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So
You should.
one day I lost it. Like, I just said, look, my body didn't put me at where I am today. It was my brains and my hard work. And if you want to take this up, then fine, go ahead. I can make a complaint. I can go on social media. I can complain about it. Let's see how you defend yourself. And he kept quiet, lah. But then he gave me a lot of crap lah after that.
People.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, I mean, I experienced like fat shaming like, all day, like all year, all life long. But
Okay.
fat shaming is also a very real thing. And I have a lot of friends who are like, thin and stuff, and they talk about it. And I feel like, right, no matter what size you're at, like even if you're like supposedly fit to upper, people still find a way to shame you for your body.
Of
Yeah.
It's
course.
not your size, people will be like, oh, yeah, your hair. If it's not your hair, it will be your skin. If it's not your skin, it will be your eyes. People just will find one way or another to shame others, and that is horrible, especially for gyms, because that's where like people go to. I feel like, right, when people go to gyms, usually at their lowest kapata, they're like, oh my God, I don't want to be like this anymore. I want to be healthy.
They want to
Or I'm
improve
fit. And
themselves.
yeah, and do these people even know what kind of courage and like willpower it takes to get to that point where like, okay, I want to change things in my life, because it's so hard. And for them to be this way, it's just horrible, man. Like, I mean, I saw the apology that the gym issued like a few days after this whole thing went viral. I think they didn't think it would, and it was such a non-apology.
It was pathetic.
Yeah, like you already know you made a mistake. Like the whole world is like, the whole country is like, oh my God, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh well, yeah, we hear you, but which is not an apology.
When
No,
you have
I
a
mean,
but in your apology, that means
Exactly.
It's not sincere.
Exactly.
Not at
I
all.
would never say that I would wish like ill on anyone, but this gym, I think you can close down. Goodbye, bye bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think they deserved it because that but
Yeah.
in their apology said that, oh, we really wanted her, but she didn't look like a hard worker. How can you look
Yes,
at that
they
with
were
via
horrible.
pictures? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they like shamed her. They took photos. They took her Instagram photos, and they were like, "Oh, you can go to Europe or something, but you cannot pay for the fees." I'm like, what's that gonna do with anything? You offer a program. Obviously, people are gonna be like, "Hey, what's this about?" Right? If you don't want to give it for free, ke apa, then you don't lah give it for free. Gunalah otak ni, clearly otak dah buang dah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I gotta agree. You know, it's one point to fat shame someone, but then not only do you fat shame this person, you publicly humiliate this person on social media.
Well, you were so angry already.
Yeah.
That's bad news bears. And again, fat shaming is really bad, but at the same time, if you want to get better, especially if you are overweight, obese or whatever, and you just got to have that strive and determination, because it is unhealthy to have that kind of body weight, to be realistic.
Yeah.
But it's
But
to provide a solution for that person to show empathy that, you know what, it's a journey, we'll be in it together.
Yes.
Yeah, like don't Biggest Loser this. That was the most toxic program ever. And I would suggest people who really want to change their turn around their whole health journey. I would say why don't you go meet a nutritionist first? Because it really starts with what you consume.
Yes.
And your lifestyle, as opposed to just working out, hiring a personal trainer and all this. I feel like that comes after. I think you need to fix the stuff that you put inside your body before you start working out or while you're working out.
Mm-hmm.
So go meet a nutritionist, talk to them, ask them what's the best possible way to tackle this with your health condition, because people at gyms don't know anything about your actual. You could have health conditions that cause you to gain weight or lose weight or whatever.
Yeah.
So you need to address all of that first. So look at the health aspect of it before jumping into the workout situation.
Yeah. Nandini, do you want to know what Hafiz had for breakfast? A sundae.
Nasi
Ice cream.
lemak.
He had ice cream.
Are you fat
so
shaming me
good.
right now?
No, I'm just reminding you.
Okay, my nutritionist says it's okay.
Yeah, you're not a nutritionist. Stop annoying people, please. Bye.
Yeah.
How did it turn over to me?
The tables quickly turned.
Wow.
Thanks,
So bad.
Nandini. That's why we love you so much. You defend people like me.
Fly FM, today's hottest music.